guys. Okay, so this is going to be your Wednesday science lesson. It's going to be 9.6, the Tech Connect. That's on page 141 and 142 of your science workbook. So this is going to be the last section of chapter 9. I told you yesterday in the Zoom call that you guys are going to be sent a study guide home on Thursday, and then you have a test on chapter 9 the following Thursday. That is going to be April, let me check my calendar. I believe it's April 2nd. Yes, that's going to be April 2nd that you have chapter 9 science test. Write that down, tell your parents, whatever you need to do. I'll also send out a reminder in an email. Okay, so we have talked from gradual changes, hurricanes, tsunamis, volcanoes, to fast changes, all the natural disasters. So now we're going to focus on some of the technology that people use to figure out where these natural disasters are going to happen and how to measure them and all those kinds of interesting things. So I'm going to read from page 141 and 142, and I'm going to orally, actually I'm not, you are going to answer numbers 1 through 4 on page 142, and that is going to be graded. So I just want to tell you a few little things first, and then we're going to go into the reading. So, okay, so I mentioned this in a video before, but a word that you need to know is a seismologist. These are scientists that study Earth's vibrations recorded by seismographs. So just like every chapter that we do in science, we talk about the scientific term for the scientist that studies that topic. So now looking on to page 141, I'm going to start reading for you guys. Tech Connect. Scientists have many tools to help them study the changes in Earth's surface. Seismographs, tidal gauges, sensors, and satellite systems. If you look at that picture to the right of that, this shows how a seismograph is recording the vibrations. Okay, so it says scientists use a seismograph to measure vibrations or seismic waves. The vibrations come from volcanoes and the movement of Earth's plates. Seismographs help scientists learn more about the inside of the Earth. So these seismographs are going to be able to kind of detect when maybe a volcano is going to erupt or when plates are moving and going to possibly cause an earthquake. Tidal gauges monitor seismic vibrations on the ocean's floor, which would show what? Tsunamis. Scientists at the Pacific Tsunami Warning Centers located in Hawaii and Alaska use these gauges to detect earthquakes and changes in the ocean level. The gauges provide information that helps scientists predict when tsunamis are likely to occur. Sensors placed on active volcanoes detect gases and chemical changes within a volcano. Scientists also track the physical changes of the volcano's surface. Then they use this information to help them learn more about processes inside the Earth. Satellite systems detect the Earth's surface from space. Scientists watch for physical changes on the images provided by the satellites. Over here to the left, that little small picture is members of the Volcano Observatory that are working on a seismograph on a volcano in Alaska. So we're going to flip your page over to 142. It says, one area scientists study is called the Ring of Fire, which contains over 450 volcanoes. Over 75% of all the volcanoes in the world happen here. These volcanoes occur because the edges of a large plate on the Earth's surface bump against other plates along the ring. There's a vocabulary that talks about the Ring of Fire. I believe it's for volcanoes. If you guys want to watch that, I'm not going to link it, but you can watch it if you want to using the login information that your parents have. If you just want something fun to watch. Anyway, these volcanoes occur because the edges of a large plate on the Earth's surface bump against other plates along the ring. Two large volcanic eruptions in the Ring of Fire are Mount St. Helens in 1980 and Mount Pinatubo in 1991. Many earthquakes and tsunamis occur along the Ring of Fire, too. Some recent earthquakes in this region include the earthquake in Chile in 2010 and the Japan earthquake in 2011. All right. So we're just going to go over some review discussion questions, and then you guys are to complete the problems on page 142. You're going to use that map that's above the questions to answer those. Okay, it says, what is one way technology helps people who live in an area where volcanoes, earthquakes, and tsunamis occur? What do you think you could say? Think about it in your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, some ways is technology helps scientists learn more about the geological events in their area and possibly can predict when and where these events could occur. This can help people prepare for these events. If you live right next to a volcano and you don't know when it's going to erupt, can you prepare to like leave or seek shelter or anything like that? No. So to have this technology that helps the citizens that aren't scientists like this prepare to stay safe. Okay, so what tools are used to study changes in the Earth's surface? They're listed for you on page 141, but this is review. It's going to be a seismograph, tidal gauges, sensors, and satellites. Next question. Why is it important to study the Earth's changes? It is important to learn about the Earth and prepare for future changes. Because we know earthquakes, volcanoes, and tsunamis can really cause major landform and earth changes. It's important to know how to prepare for them 5-10 years down the road or longer. And then what causes the Ring of Fire to have so many volcanoes and earthquakes? It would be the position of the plates. Okay, so those are your review questions for this. Again, you're going to be doing numbers 1 through 4 on page 142. Those are going to be uploaded and turned in for a grade. Please use those map skills that we've been learning for the past few months to do these. And good luck. Do your best.